Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, Arm Nation. Hope you have a happy Independence Day. At any time during the video, you can pause it to see the price and product yourself. It has been a while since my last ammo run video. There's a reason for that. Retailer is not budging on their prices, even into the 4th of July weekend. I recommended at least a minimum of 1,000 round per caliber you own, more so if you have the capital to do so. Prices of goods is skyrocketing as long as we have Brandon in the White House. In my area, Grapevine, Bass Pro don't even have a single firearm or ammo on sale on the flyers. Academy did have one gun on sale, the 22 long rifle Heritage Rough Rider revolver with the American flag. I think it's a great buy if you haven't already got one. I got mine at $140. Now $100 after rebate. 22 long rifles seem to be the only caliber at the moment that's still affordable, so stack them up and stack them high. Great for small game too, if the world is falling apart. I didn't see anything that really screamed buy me at Bass Pro this weekend. Maybe you'll spot something in this video that is an okay price, but I didn't find anything worthwhile. Academy also got a safe on sale. If you haven't already got one, it'll give you a peace of mind if you leave the house. Don't ever buy the little safe that someone can easily carry it away. You're just wasting your money. Buy the biggest one that you can afford with at least 12 gauge steel or better. Some of the safe can get past 500 pounds. Spend another couple $100 more to have someone ship it to your house and perhaps install it for you. You can technically do this with a two-person, but you'll be feeling the pain the next day if you don't do it correctly. Ask me how I know. Some people might watch this video and ask, you're doing this ammo run video, but all you talk about is politics and nothing really related to ammo. Why is that? Well, do you know how boring it is to repeat what I just showed you? This video is meant to be archived and compared to what the ammo prices used to be at 2019 or early 2020. You can go back to my earliest ammo video and the prices are like day and night compared to what we have now. Also, everything I've said in this video have a relation on what's going on in our world today. Politics have an effect on your everyday lives, whether you like it or not. It affects how much money we have left after taxes. The more help you ask the government, the more taxes they will raise. Your children and their children will pay a heavier price. You can see how unlivable in places like California is now. I grew up in California and it's more manageable back then in the 90s than it is now because there's so many socialists living there wanting the government to feed them. So they have to take the money from somewhere. What goes around comes around. I long since moved out of that hellhole and into a state where most people don't want to depend on the government to feed them as much. But over time, we have the riffraff moving into the great state of Texas and demanded the very same thing that destroyed California in the first place: welfare and free everything. You can tell by looking at the fake Mexican Beto, or his real name, Francis O'Rourke, that is running for the governor of Texas. People will blindingly support this kind of trash to destroy the states. They never learn anything from the other socialist liberal state. I know the economy is not so good now thanks to the American hating leftists. Elections have consequences. Now reap your reward of $8 per gallon gas, double and tripling prices of goods. I have no doubt that this is not the end. We got a year and a half to go until the next stolen election. I can't believe people actually voted for this bumbling idiot Brandon, who most of the time need a cue card to tell him how to wipe his ass. This is the administration that has canceled multiple U.S. oil pipelines, put even more regulation on the gas company in the name of Mother Nature, destroy all human progress, causes chaos around the world, involved in a new war that is continue to escalate. Do you think it's coincident that China have a lockdown just because of a few people who catches the flu? No, because NATO is pushing their allies, Russia, for the war in Ukraine. So China being a good allies of Russia, they have to do something. What do all NATO countries have in common? We all uses goods made in China. If they shut down the economy, it will affect the entire world. And that, my friend, not a lot of people talk about. I only have to put 1 plus 1 together. Do you think that China care about what they're doing is affecting the economy? This is the communists we're talking about. They only care about the agenda to keep in power. Why does that sound so much like the left party here in the US? Vote for us, or you're some sort of ism, a bigot, a homophobe, or a terrorista. They will activate the sleeper cell, the BLM, to go burn down cities if they don't get their way. They got all the Mockingbird CIA in the mainstream media and the entertainment business to go forth with their propaganda. I know all this sounded very negative. I'm proud to be an American. I have a duty to keep this nation clean of socialism and communism for the next generation. I need to have my opinion heard. I know this video is being suppressed because of wrong think. Even if I get 1 view and turn that person into free thinker, my time is worth it. This socialist corporation don't like free thinker like me and you. Because how else would they get that cheap imported labor if American is turning on socialism and communism? Anyway, it's summer and on the 4th of July. We're here to celebrate the birth of this country and remember what it once stood for, freedom and liberty. Although I don't see much of it these days, it's still much better than any other country. There's nowhere I'd rather be than here. For those who are American at birth and hated America, no one is forcing you to stay. It's kind of funny that the left is telling the world that this is the most ism country in the world, but everybody else is migrating to this country. And that a non-American at birth like me love this country more than the one he's born, it tells a lot. Most of these so-called American don't even know what 4th of July is. It's all about fireworks and barbecue for them. Never crossed their mind that so many brave heroes have died to get this country our independence from tyranny. The Second Amendment is there so that the people have a ways of defending against tyrants. You know, the tyrants over and over again that say that your rights is too dangerous, so that we need to let them handle everything. That kind of tyrants. This is not for hunting. Our founding fathers are smart. They know that one day we will need this amendment to once again claim our independence from these people. That's why they're afraid, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want another American Revolution, but these leftists keep pushing for it. Oh, let's take another rights away from the people and see what happens. One rights at a time. If we can't take the guns away, let's take the button that used to eject the magazine, or limit the capacity, limit the rate of fire, forcing shipping carriers to stop shipping firearms, canceling our financial banking to people who deal with firearms. They will try everything. They are getting desperate, my friend. They went full retard in this administration, crashing the economy, wanting to push towards World War III. Get prepared and sleep good knowing that at least you've prepared. Don't do anything stupid right now. Eventually, they will push so hard that something will happen. I don't know what it is and when it's gonna happen, but be prepared for worst case scenario and act it accordingly. Meanwhile, just enjoy the summer. It might be our last that we have somewhat of a normalcy. Go take a short vacation. It doesn't have to be far. Just look within your own states. There are lots of cool places that you can visit. That's why I uploaded some of my vacation to let you unwind and get away from all this politics and the chaos going on around us. We need to let these people know that they can't take our joy away under any circumstances. The elite like nothing more than for us lowly peasant to suffer and asking them for help, because only that they can control us. Control is for tyrants and we're free men. Thanks for watching. You're the reason I'm still doing this kind of work, absolutely free of charge, because I don't want to see this country fall down into the pit of socialism and communism. There are a few ways to help my channel, down in the description below. The best help you can do for me is to spread the word of freedom. The more I study about how this country is founded, the more I admire American, at least the old-timer anyway. They got guts and they're not afraid of showing it. We need more men like that, not some people identify as a bird. Anyway, thanks for watching. I don't get any ammo lately. Did bought a couple of new optics from Primary Arms. I'd tell you about it in another video. I need to start reviewing some of the budget stuff so that at least some more people can afford. Stay tuned, more content will be coming shortly. If you no longer see me on this platform, check out my BitChute channel, ARMAF, and stay up to date through my Twitter page, ARMAFG. Remember, if anybody asks you, are you armed? Say no, you're ARMAF. Peace out.